All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do root well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And Lord's will this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. And Tawada, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, wait till your baby daddy give you more than food stamps. Now, I want to share this quick 40-second video with you brothers and you few sincere sisters. Okay. And, these are the times that we're in. All right. And these people are highly mistaken, trusting in Babylon. Okay. Trusting in wickedness, trusting in oppression. Okay. Trusting in Esau. All right. And they're in for a rude awakening when prophecy ultimately gets fulfilled. So what I want to do is, well, let's just make sure the audio is good. I want to share this, which I'm not going to make this long, but we got to talk about this. What I want to do. Okay. We got to talk about this. Okay. So let's make sure the audio is good. Bear with me. Let's go right here. Okay. And this ain't the first woman, okay, that has made this statement. The government, right? Like El Apostar say, the government is my baby daddy. Okay. Now, this is a statement that I've heard many times, even by, the so-called black woman. Clearly, she appears to be an Edomite. But the point is, at the end of the day, all right, you trusting in Egypt, all right, is going to be your downfall, because there's more that Egypt is going to require of you as a people to keep sucking on the teats of this government, this ruling power. And we ultimately know what's that going to be. That's going to be that mark. That's going to be that stamp, right? Because you want them food stamps. Let's play it.
I've said it before, and I will say it again. The government is my baby daddy. The minute that they took my right away to decide if I wanted this little crotch goblin or not was the minute that they took over the role of my baby daddy. That's the minute they took on the role of paying for my formula, of providing food in my house, and for that tax refund. Because the government is our baby daddy. We love baby daddy Uncle Sam. Thanks for all your help.
And baby daddy government Uncle Sam is going to chip your ass. Okay. So you keep this same energy. All right. When your government, your powers that be, this standing class of rulership forces you to take a stamp within yourself. So you can what? So you can keep getting this powdered trash. Let me get a preset, man. Okay. Let's get a preset. Let's go to Isaiah 30. Okay. And verse 12. All right. Like I said, this ain't the first video. Look, Judah warned against Egyptian alliance. Okay. Are we not in Egypt again? All right. And did not Israel time and time again tell prophets, tell Moses, we're going to go to Egypt. We're going to trust in Egypt. Now they think Egypt is their God. Egypt is their baby daddy. Okay. Hey, these people are going to be asked out trusting in oppression. This is Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. So this place, Babylon, has done nothing but perverseness. All right. It's done nothing but oppressed us. And our people have relied on oppression. But what they failed to realize in the last days is the oppression is going to increase, so that your ruling powers that be are going to come in like a white knight on a horse. So Esau is giving you hell. And then when he institutes the mark, that will be heaven. So he's giving you hell to then say, hey, here's heaven. All right. So your baby daddy is going to give you more than food stamps. All right. I'm playing a little bit. It's hard to stomach, but It's for edificational purposes. This is the mindset of the people here in Babylon, Jake included, okay? Because I remember not too long ago, it was a Jake woman that made this same statement. So let's put baby daddy, which I hate that term. I truly hate that term. Baby daddy government. Let's see what comes up real quick. It's acting a little funny. Let's see. So we got this one. Where is it? Okay, I don't know why Drake's popping up. All right, I ain't even going to go into it. Let's just go back here. Let's slowly back away. All right, but as you see right here, there's a coined term. The government is not your baby daddy, but yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, these are average working class Edomite Americans that may make this statement because why? Because their government is taxing their ass to hell and back. So they are looking at other people, bottom feeders, who are sucking on the teats of this whore, and they're upset because their money's going to them. But that's just another form of division because there's so many other things for you to get upset about with money being taken away and a welfare recipient. I guess you could be upset because you got to get up and work and they don't. But there's other things your powers that be are doing, okay, outside of feeding the cesspool of its inhabitants. What's it say? Can't feed them, don't breed them. The government's not your baby daddy. But you don't say that about the FJC. But let me stick on the topic. Let me stick on the topic because there's so much to talk about. Okay, Babylon is very cunning. Okay, Babylon is a very cunning place. But let's stick on the task at hand. All right.
Because the government is our baby daddy. We love baby daddy Uncle Sam. Thanks for all your help. You make it so we can eat.
Oh, you heard that? You make it so we can eat. Did not Jake want to go back to Egypt so that they could eat? Is not Esau going to use food as a weapon, water as a weapon, shelter, clothing, so-called security as a weapon? Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. You're going down to the house of bondage to help you when this place conception was to murder you, kill you. So there's now a new agenda that this place is ultimately planning, and it's going to bring people to this level of submission. You have women right now referring to this powers that be as the father of their child. So what's the father of this child going to tell you that you have to do? You're going to have to register you and your child. And this is how you register. See? Because he causes all, both old and young, rich, poor, free, locked up, to receive a mark. Okay? So that little baby, all right, that baby, which looks to be darker skin, we're going to assume that Jake was up here, right? This came out, and now this would to be an Israelite baby is going to get marked and ultimately destroyed because the mother trusts in Egypt, whether she's an Israelite or not, okay? Whether she's an Israelite or not. But ultimately, at the end of the day, only the elect will be delivered out of here. But what we're witnessing is the path that people are on that's going to lead them to get this mark. So this is just another great scenario, okay? And this is the mindset of these women, these single mothers, all right? They get in with Jake. Jake knocks him up. He's not in the picture, right? So who steps in? The powers that be. And the powers that be have a requirement for you to get a stamp so you can get food stamps. See? Isaiah 31:1. Jake, I'm telling you, Jake, don't listen. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. So what are we going to be doing when the deal goes down? We're going to be looking towards the Lord. We're going to be looking up. We're going to be praying. We're going to be looking for Yahweh Shai. We're going to be looking for chariots. We're going to be looking for other brothers. Might run into brothers, sisters, believers, praying for the Lord to protect us. We're not going to be going to their baby daddy. Okay, we're not going to Uncle Sam. Neither seek Yahweh Bashim Shai. See, that's the problem. Because why? The people rebel. Numbers 14:4. And they said one to another, let us make a captain and let us return into Egypt. This is the mindset Jake has always had since their struggle. Okay. Since our struggle story started, you had portions of our people that always trusted in what? Oppression. They trusted in oppression, right? Like Benjamin, they trusted in oppression. All right. And she's through. Okay. This, whatever this is, I don't even care if this is a Jake. This is a heathen mindset. All right. You're through having this mindset right here.
And I will be using any government assistance that I can because the government is my baby daddy.
And what is that assistance going to come in? It's going to come in a form of something that goes in your right hand or in your forehead. But we know for the most part, it's going to go in the hand because when you go a little bit deeper into Esau's technology, there's different aspects to this mark. And for the most part, he's going to be giving people the mark to keep tabs, track them, have their information so that they can be registered, so they can have housing, so that they can be, controlled. Okay. Ultimately controlled. And these people have no idea what their baby daddy is getting ready to do. Okay. And you shouldn't be trusting in oppression as an Israelite. You as an Israelite knowing this truth, the rest of you, whatever, Moabite, Hamite, Edomite, they're going to take it. That's on them. Okay. That we're set up through the Holy Spirit as prophets to our people. Even though we'll use other nations as examples to warn our people, because our people have this same mindset. I came across a video of a so-called black woman way before this woman saying how the government was her baby father. I don't know where the video is. It's not a big deal. You can take my word for it or do your due diligence and look it up yourself. But this is the mindset that people have, especially starting with those single mothers. And majority of single mothers come from where? Jake. And then they have nowhere to turn. They don't know who they are. So they go to who? They go to Big Brother. Big Brother going to do something really bad to you real soon. See? Going to do something real bad to you real soon. But you want to trust in him. Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, but he takes care of me. He provides shelter, food, assistance. Yeah. Okay. So does a serial napper. You ever watch those movies when they hem up a chick? She wakes up in the basement. He provides food, shelter, clothing, but he requires something from her. So he's going to give you these things, but he's going to require something for it. Okay. So you should never trust thy enemy. And that's another thing too. People act like in 2024, we're not dealing with the same nation that in 1619, 1492 did what they did to us. People fail to realize, or they fail to keep that track record in mind. Okay. You're dealing with a demon. You're dealing with a devil. All right. You're dealing with the left hand. You're dealing with the physical counterpart of Satan, who's here to fulfill prophecy. Okay. Doesn't say he is the Lord's sword. Esau is going to be a forerunner to implement this mandatory mark. And the Spirit has been bringing out the mark all week. Okay. And you can see what's going on around you. You see society collapsing. You see the housing crisis. You see food rising. You see things taking place, and there's only one person that's being presented to help, and that's who? Esau as the government. Okay. So what are they going to require? There's going to be different steps and regulations, just like when the vid came out. We all watched the vid, right? They say you better subscribe to this vid and get this jump shot. So I bet if we dug deep enough, a lot of women on assistance and welfare had to also get that. I don't know. Okay. It's worth a Google, but what do you think's coming in the near future? If you want to keep these assistance and programs, you're going to have to comply. And that's where you're going to have to say, we rather obey the Most High rather than men. Okay? It says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So you're going to see the horns very soon. And who's going to see him? Jake's going to see him. Now let's look into this warning in Jeremiah 42, 19 and 20 in the MSG. It says, Yahweh has plainly told you, you leftovers from Judah, don't go to Egypt. Could anything be plainer? Do not take the mark. Do not trust him. Okay? She's head over heels for this system. All right? As majority of these people are head over heels for Esau and his assistants and his programs and what he can provide for you to thrive. But we know in the near and dear future, okay, in the near and dear future, for you to keep getting those teats, to keep sucking on that tit of Babylon, you're going to have to sacrifice yourself and your young. See that? Let's go to this real quick, because we should understand that Revelations 13 and 16 is getting ready to come into effect. Okay? Now, what I want to do is see if they have small and great broken down. It's fine. We'll do it. So let's read it. Revelations 13 and 16. And he being Esau, causes all. A new standard. Okay? We've already seen it happen. Causes all. And when I say seen it happen, meaning when the vid took place. Right? It says both small and great. Small, great. All right. Let's keep going. It says rich and poor. We're poor. Then you got the rich, because the middle class is damn near obsolete. All right. The middle class is hanging on by a thread on their tooth. Free and bond. There was actually an Israelite that walked by camp about a year or two ago, and he had the ankle monitor on. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he said he had to take the jump shot if he wanted to get out early, okay, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, real quick, let's show you what the word small means and what the word great means. So small means small, little, of age, less by birth. Small, little, of age, that by birth. This is who he's going to cause to receive a mark, and this is who's going to be the one to bring the small to take that mark, because you chose the government to be your baby daddy. See? So you're going to have a lot of Israelite children that are going to be offered to the beast in these last days. All right? Yeah. Okay? Little ones are going to be offered. And she's going to do it with happiness, all right? She's going to do that shit with happiness because she wants to live. She wants to benefit. She don't give a shit about her baby, man. You know? That's probably an Edomite that got popped by a Jake, and she's going to use this Jake baby to get what she needs. But you're going to have Israelite women doing the same thing with their children. So let's not think that, just the heathen are going to act like this. Like I said, I don't know if this is a Jake. Appears to be an Edomite. So we're going to take that for face value at the moment, okay? But this great is going to take this small, and they're going to get something small put in them, because that's your baby daddy, right? That's your baby daddy, right? Now, we got that out the way. So the word small in Revelations 13 and 16 is talking about infant, child, young. And the word great in Revelations 13 and 16 is talking about what? Great of age, the elder. See? Old and young. See that? So this mindset that majority of these Babylonian people have, starting with the woman, is that the government is their father, is their provider, is their king, is their savior. And what they don't understand is their provider, their savior, and their king is going to give them a stamp, okay, just for you to get your food stamps. Now check this out. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievous, which they have prescribed. So they're going to institute this prophecy that we're reading. They're going to institute this into law, okay? When you understand this prophecy about the MOTB, this will be written into law, all right? And that's going to be very grievous for many people. But who do you think is going to give in? Because that's their baby daddy. And we're going to listen to what baby daddy tells us, right? To turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey. Now, a widow is a woman that's lost her husband. Now we live in this discombobulated, diabolical continent, this weird, wayward ass island we're stuck on at the moment. Now, you could equate a single mother, because where's the man? The man's gone. It's as if he's dead, and she's replaced him with the powers that be. So he is going to focus his agenda on you women and on you single mothers with children, okay? That widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. Is this not a fatherless baby? This is a fatherless baby. So who's going to step in and say, I can help you. I will fix this, even though they don't realize he's the one's causing the problems that you need fixing, okay? This is how this thing's going to play out. It's going to play out financially. It's going to be through scare tactics. It's going to be through pestilence. He's going to institute his AI systems. He's going to have everything in play so that you feel safe. You feel like this is going to help. This is what's going to get us out of this situation. And it's far from the truth, because those that receive the mark are going to be punished. All right. Those that receive that mark, what's that, Rev? I'm about to wrap it up. Just wanted to touch on that. I laughed when I saw it. All right. I laughed when I saw it. Let's go to 16 real quick. Revelation 16:2. And the first went, I start at 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men, right? Man's the head of the household, man, woman, child. So it ain't just going to be the men. Upon the men which had the MOTB, and upon them that worshipped his image. See that? So they're going to have a side effect for their baby daddy, okay? Their baby daddy going to give them something, all right? Your baby daddy's going to screw you, and then you're going to have something pouring out you, man. So this is sick, okay? It's going to be a side, it's going to be a reaction, all right? It's going to be the C, it's going to be a C answer. You get what I'm saying? There's going to be a side effect to bowing down to the baby daddy. They're going to bow down to the baby daddy and be put to death. See that? So I'm really going to leave it there. I just wanted to touch on that. Be aware, man. You need to be aware of who you're trusting in. And these people are trusting in a very wicked, evil, diabolical system that's set up to cause the world to receive a MARK in their body. All right. So we're going to witness majority of these people give in, cave in. And he's also going to bring these people to a point where they have to give in. This is why we have to remain faithful. All right. Remain faithful. Stick to the script. Stick to what you know. Stick to what we've been commanded to do. These people are going into Egypt. Jake trusts in Egypt. Jake trusts in oppression. So there's going to be a lot of Israelites that are going to conform to take this mark and ultimately be destroyed with Babylon. So I pray this lesson was edifying as well as encouraging. I want to say, Kol Halah, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rachakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.